AIO Husband slept through my miscarriage after taking misoprostol. Last night I had to take misoprostol to pass a miscarriage from a very wanted pregnancy. My husband was supportive earlier in the evening. Around 10:30 p.m. we went to bed, and nothing had happened yet. Around midnight I started having very intense cramps, so I went downstairs to stay close to the bathroom. The pain became so strong that I couldn't even go back upstairs to get him. I was crying loudly and calling his name. My dog was barking next to him and running up and down the stairs in panic. Around 1 a.m. I finally passed the pregnancy. I had sent him messages on his phone saying I was in pain, that I was scared, and that I was calling his name. He heard nothing. At 2 a.m. he finally saw the messages and came downstairs. He told me he had put an earplug in one of his ears. He says he feels terrible and that it wasn't intentional. But I keep wondering how someone puts earplugs in on a night like that. I could have been in danger. I needed him. Edit. I did not know he had the earplugs because he does not wears it all nights of the week. More often, he does not. Now I'm questioning everything. I don't even know if I want to try for another child with someone who made me feel so abandoned. We've been together for 13 years. Am I overreacting? Edit to add this since it came up a lot. I should add that I talked to him before going downstairs. At that point, I didn't know I was about to pass the miscarriage or that the pain would become that intense. I asked him to check on the dog. He called it back. I thought I would be back upstairs in no time. I had been having waves of cramps all night that weren't leading to anything. Maybe 10 minutes later, I cried out for him, and my dog started barking in the bedroom. And I don't think about ending the whole marriage, just having kids. I am not harsh on him today or rejecting him at all. Just feeling so bad. I do not think it was malicious or intentional, just so freaking dumb and hard to forget and forgive. 1. Some people die by sleeping through fire alarms because they sleep so deeply. Nor, you have every right to feel hurt, but if he's normally very supportive, I really believe he just put in the earplug as habit, and it was unintentional. Give yourself some time and grace. My first miscarriage was the same. Very painful and traumatic. It will be a while before you feel yourself again, so I recommend not any rash decisions about your marriage for now. 2. Note that you have suffered a trauma and are probably fairly emotionally dysregulated right now. That means a lot of big feelings with nowhere to put them. Do you think he did it on purpose? Do you think he'd be a bad co-parent? Ask yourself these questions in about a month when you have some space from this trauma. 3. Nor, with gentle caveat, I'm so sad that you went through this. I passed a miscarriage with this medication, and I know what you went through. It's scary, painful, and intensely traumatic and heartbreaking. Of course you feel angry and abandoned by your husband in this moment. How could you not? This is where the gentle caveat comes in. Unless this is a pattern with your husband, I think your feelings that you may not want children with him at all might be based more on anger and sadness than on you actually not wanting children with him. Does he show up for you emotionally in general? Or does he leave you alone in most things? If he is generally a supportive partner, can you accept that he screwed up royally and that his intent was not malicious? After my first miscarriage, I was certain I could never put myself through another one. I couldn't think of becoming pregnant without trauma and tears. Everything you are feeling is valid. You are right to be angry and hurt at your husband. You are right to be angry and hurt at the unfairness of losing your baby. I wish you healing and hope. I had 6 miscarriages between my 2 living children. Please feel free to DM me if you ever need to talk. 4. Nor. Your feelings are totally valid. You were in pain and scared and needed him. You are totally justified to feel how you feel. But 13 years of what I'm assuming is a good relationship, where you say he's been supportive, If it's how he usually sleeps, then he probably did his normal routine and fell asleep. It doesn't seem like it's negligence or lack of care on his part, but you know him better than any of us. 5. Hey, OP? Hi. I'm sorry this happened to you. I deeply know the pain of losing a wanted pregnancy and going through the actual loss alone. I'm not going to vote on your level of overreaction because it is too soon to even separate out what is a billion hormones all invading your body right now and what is actual true feelings and beliefs. Let your body rest. Let your mind rest. Let your spouse spoil you and love on you. By like getting your favorite ice cream, wrapping you up like a burrito and turning on trash TV. And let everything settle for a bit. It'll take a while, and you're navigating really complex emotions through one of the hardest things a woman can undergo. Give your partner a touch of grace, but save a whole heaping serving of it for yourself. Big, gentle hugs from a mama who's done it too.